Hello and good evening, viewers. Welcome to Have Your Say Club Presents Reading Ravens, a show where we talk to our club members about a book that they have read or they liked. And our today's guest is a very seasoned campaigner. He has more than 4 decades of experience in banking. He is an ex-AGM from Punjab National Bank, Mr. Swadesh Saxena. Swadesh, sir, good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Vidit. Thank you very much for inviting me to Advice Club Talk. And I really appreciate this opportunity. And
So
I
much,
just,
sir. Thank you so much for your kind words. And I would like to reciprocate by saying, wish you a very happy birthday on behalf of entire Have Your Say Club family. And we feel so fortunate to have you with us interacting on your birthday today.
yeah, it's really a matter of pleasure for me also that I've been given an opportunity on the day when it was my birthday, and probably you people never knew it.
Yes, I
So
think it
I
was
think
destined.
it is a gift from HYS Club to me.
Yes, and I think it's destined. Maybe universe wanted you to talk to us on your birthday.
Yeah.
So, sir, let's get started with the conversation today. People are eagerly waiting to see what you hold when it comes to talking about markets and common stock. And we all know that stock market and investing is very close to you. So there are no surprises that you chose a book that talks about common stock as a book for today's reading ravens. But so my first question to you is, why do you think it is important for a common man to know about a common stock?
See, with it, as far as the investing or my interest in the investment is concerned, I am a banker, and after retirement, I don't have did not have any other job to do. And fortune, thanks to this corona, I could not do other thing which I thought for that. And so the only option left for me was this stock only.
Right.
Since I remain in the banker, I had some knowledge about the stocks and other thing by virtue of my being in the bank. But as on date, what I have observed, if you keep on the statistics, we will come to know that almost 60 lakh demat accounts have been obtained recently during the corona period. And if you go through the data, you'll find that most of the accounts have been opened by the person who are not even exposed to the trade or stocks. Just by listening hearsay and knowing that this is one area which gives you an overnight return. People have started investing without knowing the ABCD of the trade. And see,
Absolutely.
this stock is also a business, and every business requires some basic principles, basic learning, and some knowledge about the trade. If you start all of a sudden, if you start doing anything without any knowledge, it is not sure that you may earn in a longer period. You may earn in a shorter period, but not in a longer period. Because to stay in a game for a longer time and to have a regular, consistent earning, you need to know the every ABCD of the game.
Yes.
So just by virtue of entering by hearsay on with a little knowledge or not very technical and without knowing the intricacies of the subject, even enter, you may earn in a shorter duration. But in longer duration, I should make sure that one will not earn. So in
Correct.
order to have a sustainable income and recurring income from from this stock trade, it is very essential to know the intricacies ABCD of the book, and that you can come to know only through going either through a teacher or to go from a classroom teaching. And at this age, I don't think it is possible to go to a classroom training. So
Yes.
the only option left is to go either through a book or through some other study material which are readily available on the web or through newspaper. So the
Correct.
readily available things are the books,
Right.
textbooks, which are commonly available in the market. And it depends, there are very good writers, few are very good who have explained the subject in a very simple language and in a meaningful and purposeful object. So I also did not refer much of the book, but even then I had an opportunity to go through the book. And it is one book which is known as the Keys to Investing in Common Stocks. It
Correct.
is written by one very famous author, Barbara and Nicholas.
Yes.
So the specialty or the very good the good feature about the book is that it covers each and every aspect of the stock, starting from the background of the stocks till the logic, and it and covers all the topic till its logical end.
Correct.
I mean,
So, sir, this
what is
yes. So this
it
this gives
covers
to a
everything
rise.
like terminology. So even a novice person or a newcomer who does not know ABCD of the stock, and if he goes through this book, I think after reading a sensible reading of this book, he'll be having a very good idea, fair idea about the stock, and he can play safely.
Right. But so this gives to rise to another question, because generally people feel that investing in stock market or equity is quite risky, and more often than not, people feel it's a certain way of losing money rather than making it. So, do you think that unless someone has complete knowledge, like read everything, maybe did some course, one should not test the depth of the water without knowing in and out of it, or with a limited knowledge also one can start, and over the experience of time one can garner knowledge. What is your take on this, sir?
Vidit, I think you must have learned one thing. What is that? Adi knowledge, half knowledge. मतलब आई एम पूरा ध्यान नहीं आ रहा है बट आधी नॉलेज किसी भी चीज को नुकसान पहुंचाती है.
Yes.
Initially what happens generally when you think of investment, there are two or three ways of investment. One is the regular and the traditional method is in FDR, where people go and invest in a bank and get a certain percentage assured return. But the people who are not satisfied with the regular or the fixed return, and most of the time what happens with the passage of the time, the value of money also reduces. And with the inflation, if the value of money decreases, you may not be able to reap the benefit of the a sum of money which you are having 10 years back. You'll not be having the same amount of return after 10 years. So
Correct.
if you want to link it with the inflation or the cost of increase in cost and other thing, then the stocks are the very good option, which gives you return linked with the inflation or linked with the market growth. Plus, they give you some more than required return. I mean, more than average, more than bank return. So
Okay.
that is a stock market. So most of the time, what happens, people come to know it from his neighbors or friends from the traditional market that this is an opportunity, an IPO is coming, you invest in that, and you'll get a very good return of it. Just relying on that statement and person who is not having ABCD invest in that, presuming that he'll get a very good return. And unfortunately, by mistake, if the returns are very good, his confidence is increased. See? If
Yes.
you get money in one return or one IPO, he invests in the second or third IPO with more jigger, with double of amount, with triple of amount.
Correct.
Not only one application, he put the application on behalf of his wife, son, and daughter also.
Correct. That's what
Ultimately,
happens.
if by mistake, if the next issue listed is on discount, he said, "अरे यार तूने तो मेरे को डुबो दिया." So this
Correct.
happens because of the lack of knowledge and
Knowledge.
relying on the non-verified sources. So it
Correct.
is always advised for the person to go and have a theoretical knowledge, because that theoretical knowledge gives you an input everything, right from ABCD terminology, what are the factors, what are the risk factors involved in that, and how and when to enter into the market, when to come out the market, how to analyze a company, initially how to select a company, whether it is right to invest in a company. Because uh, most of the time what happens whenever I issue or the some any company wants to gather the money, they go for the ad, they go lucrative ad in the papers, newspaper, that influences the people, and based on that those ads they invest. And
Correct.
somehow if the ads are does not come true to the expectation of the people, they then later on curse.
Yes.
So
Correct.
it is
Correct.
always advised to have the correct knowledge, so that you are able to test whether the ads given in the newspapers or TV, they are in conformity with the real facts.
Correct. So, sir, there are many terms which you talked about during our conversation so far, like knowing about the company and stock prices and inflation. So, inflation is one word which you used in our conversation so far, and this is one word which we often hear while turning on the business news channels or on a business newspaper. And we often hear that if you want to beat inflation, then stocks are the best option available. So, why, sir, is it so? Like, why I can't beat inflation by putting my money in fixed deposit, and what this inflation exactly is and how it affects me as a common investor.
See, with it, I have studied science. And in science, we have to correlate the two things directly. And we used to say A is directly proportional to B. That means if A increases, B is bound to increase. So as far as inflation is concerned, I think increase in inflation is a good indication for the development of the economy. Even as you know, now we people have been passing through a very, very difficult, not only we, all over the globe is passing through a very, very difficult phase in this COVID pandemic. And I today just only there was a news that the retail consumer index inflation has been increased right from 6.84 to 7.34. And this increase in inflation is being considered as a positive sign, because if inflation or the retail inflation is increasing, it means there's an indirect boost to the economy. So if you want to invest in a fixed return, it has got no link with inflation, and your money value will decrease with the increase in inflation. I think stock is the only thing where you are getting results proportion to your inflation. If the market is increasing, your economy is increasing, the return of the returns are increasing. So if you invest 10 rupees today in a bank at a rate of 10% per year, you will get the fixed return at the rate of 10% only. Whereas this cannot be the case of in case of the stock investment. If it is said, or if you would have invested 1,000 rupees 20 years back in a bank, or 1,000 rupees in a stock, in a bank, if that 1,000 rupees will get the return at the rate of 10% only. Whereas in case of a company like TCS or a Reliance or any company else, there the return would have been in relation to the increase in the inflation and economy. And in
Correct.
that case, the result would have been 1,000 times.
1,000 times. Correct.
Yes.
So, sir,
So there
but
you get the appreciation in value of money with the inflation.
multiple. Correct.
However, reverse is also true.
Yes,
So
downsides are also there.
the
Yeah.
reverse is also true.
Yes, it can
But
erode your capital also. I think it's a double-edged sword. But sir,
yes,
but hearing sir 10% from you, it sounded so good because nowadays interest rates are hovering around 5 to 6%. So even if someone is getting 10%, it looks
see,
so good.
you will come to know there's a great shift in the investment. Gradually, initially, I remember being banker. I remember initially the rate of interest was 10 to 11%,
Yes,
and
it's
people
in
used
downward.
to get, if he is a senior citizen and by default is a staff member also, they used to get. I got an FDR at the rate of 13% rate of interest initially when I entered into the bank, but as on date, 13% is a dream.
Oh, indeed, it is a dream.
है ना?
People are now, countries are touching 0% negative interest rate in Japan and like
Yes, yes.
0% in US. So
And see, if you look toward the rate of interest in the European country, there you will find the rate of interest is 1% or 1.5%. So directly, the less rate of interest gives a promotion to the boost in the economy also, because
correct,
then the people are inclined or interested to invest in the equity market or the
correct,
other alternative sources of investment.
correct,
So if you invest in the stock market, gradually the economy increases, inflation increases, the value of money increases, and the return on your investment is also increased. So
correct,
I think it is one of the, rather it is the only area where you get return linked with the inflation.
correct.
So your money value is not, does not, you never feel that it is depreciated.
It is appreciated, right? But sir, as you said, like before investing into a common stock, one should be having a thorough knowledge of it. Else, there are good chances that you may end up losing
Yes,
rather than
yes,
good
yes,
money.
yes.
So on that note, one also hear a term called as mutual funds, and whenever we go to any financial institution or we talk to friends, they say that if you don't know much about stock market but you want to reap the benefits of stock market, then you can take mutual fund routes. So how these mutual funds are different from stock market or common stock? Are they same for a common man? Like how they're distinguished?
To begin with, the investment in stock market and the mutual fund, it's one and the same thing, but the modes are different. In case of stock market, you invest directly, and your investment is, the decision is taken by you only. And if you are having a knowledge and you have got the capability to control and manage it, then it is very good. But somehow, if as on date we see our lifestyle is very easy, first of all, we are not aware about the concept. Secondly, even if we are aware, we do not have any time to constantly monitor and look after the investment, because it is an investment which is always linked with the market activity. Sometimes the market is up, or the market or the economy are up, and sometimes it is down. So when it is up, you get an appreciation over the money. When it is down, you do not get an appreciation. And these are the occasions where you one plan entry and exit. So if you do not have the time, or if you do not have the knowledge, or even if you have the knowledge, you do not have the time, then it is an indirect mode of investing in mutual fund. Then in that case, you hand over your investment to a company which is known as the investor company or the mutual fund company. They people keep on collecting the money from different people, and then they hire professionals, highly technically qualified people, fund managers. Based on the opportunity available, they invest your fund in different sectors, and if they invest keeping in you the demand of you.
Correct.
Sometimes some group of people say they should get some return on fixed at a fixed frequency on quarterly basis or the monthly basis. Some people say, okay, we do not want, we'll get the money at the end of the maturity or at the end of the. So they put their money into the mutual fund, and the mutual fund companies, based on the advices given by their fund managers, they invest at the right place and in the right time, and they keep on constantly monitoring when to invest, when to withdraw, when to take it off.
Correct.
And if people who are skilled, these mutual fund companies gives you an opportunity also to take an exit also.
Yes. So it means, if you have thorough knowledge about the games, the tricks of the trade, then go the direct route and you can invest in stock market and reap the benefits and see how it goes. But if you don't know how this game works, then it's better to take a route through mutual funds and then participate by parting your money with a third party in the name of mutual fund. So
Yes, I
do you subscribe to this tagline, or do you endorse what they say that mutual fund sahi hai? Do you subscribe to or endorse this tagline कि ये सही है?
see, as far as me is concerned, personally speaking, I it is only a conditional thing. Conditional in a way. First of all, I'll quote you a case where you are not aware, you do not know the ABCD or the intricacies of the investment. Then it is always advisable for you to invest in the mutual companies. But then again, you have to take a decision that what is the right mutual fund companies. Because to begin with, if you look on the record of the mutual fund companies, you'll find most of the people who invested in the mutual fund, they were not the gainers.
Correct.
Probably, and initially people have lost the confidence in the mutual fund because the money invested, people were not even able to get back their original amount.
Correct.
Because the fund managers employed, even as on date, I keep on seeing the CNBC or the G News or rather the financial news. There I keep on listening the complaint grievances of the customer, and they say, okay, you have invested in a good mutual company, but their
It
mutual
is
fund,
subject to market risk. I think that sums it
that is
up.
okay there, but the fund manager has been changed.
These things also happen,
है
sir.
ना? See, either basically, I tell you, if you are capable of, if you are knowledgeable, capable of deciding what is right and what is wrong, and have enough time to monitor. What is most
Correct.
important? First, you should be skilled. Second, even if you are skilled, but if you don't have time to monitor, then it is useless.
Correct. So
Then it is,
final, yes,
and
yes.
so in that case, if you are handing over your money to some mutual fund companies, then onus lies on you to find out which company is the best company, and
Fine.
they are employing the best fund managers.
So, $1 million question here: what a common man or a layman who doesn't know much in and out of this complex business wants to know that if I read any book, will I get this hang of like when to invest and when to exit? Can any book teaches anybody when to make an entry and when to exit? Can this art be learned through books or not?
With this, I tell you one thing. Yes, reading is a very good thing. It gives you a knowledge, in-depth knowledge about the subject. But then reading alone is not enough. You need to be an experienced person also, and you have to be practical also.
Right.
So both are supplementary to each other. If you really want to do go, you're really doing some business or doing investment in the stock exchange. Initially, you are supposed to know the trick, so that if you are entrusting your money to somebody, he does not make you fool. So you are not cheated or not being made fool. You should have the knowledge of the subject. Then you
Correct.
can hand it over to somebody else. So it is always advisable to gather some knowledge. Even if you don't have the knowledge, you should go through some formal books, other paper magazines, Google, media, TV, other things. So
Correct.
it is always advisable and good to have some knowledge. And even after that, there are some tricky things which you cannot manage. So for
Correct.
that, it is advised you
To
should
have
hand over your
experience.
money to the trusted people.
Trusted people, right? Book can give you some amount of knowledge, but the
Not
million
some,
dollar,
it gives you 100% knowledge about the tax.
yes, but entry exit you've got to learn on your own or part it away with the experts.
I give
So
you one more
before,
example.
yes, sir,
Initially,
yes, sir.
the most of the businesses, the top businesses were being handled by the people who were illiterate. Take an example of the Dhirubhai Ambani. He was not even class 10 pass. But when he handed over his business to his son, they were sent to the Export and Yale University for doing degrees. So now the situation has changed, time has changed. Now the experience is not enough. You need to have the technical experience, which comes through
Technical,
the book reading only. So
right?
it is always advised, and everyone should go through the books also, should have some technical knowledge.
Yes. So
Because
knowledge plus experience is the key. Right.
Yeah.
So, before I ask you the final comments on our today's session, like a very well-known or renowned investor around the world, Mr. Warren Buffett says that he preferred knowing about business more than the stock. So do you also subscribe to this philosophy?
See, if I rightly understand your question, probably Warren Buffett has said that whatever the stock is, stocks comes out of the business. See,
Yes.
suppose first you should, if you are, suppose you are going to invest in some stock, before investing in that stock, first you should know what the business of that company is.
Correct.
If you are fully aware about the business, then only you should stock in that invest. And I think long back there was some fashion. There were a lot
Yes.
of people who just wanted to make the money. They went for the public. I mean, public issues, gather public money, and later on they close their business. There are so
Correct.
many companies which are not, as on date, not listed even. So people who relied on the hearsay information without any knowledge, they just believed on few investors or few brokers and invested, and those companies went off, shell companies. So
Correct.
first you should know what is the business, who are the men behind the business, who are the promoters of the company, what is their main business, whether the business is viable or not, whether it is currently applicable in the market, demand is there. And
Correct.
sometimes you say gradually there's a change in the business. I think you are fully aware about the Nokia.
Correct. Correct. I think yes. So you've got to
Yes.
be updated. Yes. So
Kodak.
fine.
Kodak.
Kodak. Yes. So
They
knowing
were the
business
kings
is
in their
critical.
time. But
Correct.
as on
Correct.
date, they are nowhere.
Yes.
So you
So,
should know, if somebody keeps on believing that the Kodak is a very good company, Nokia is a very good, keep on investing in their stock, one day he'll find his investment
yes,
is
you've got to
zero.
be vigilant all the time. You're like, you just can't relax.
Yeah.
That's the key part. So, sir, I would say it was pleasure interacting you, and we talked a lot about common stock, a common talk which a common person does. And I think a few takeaways that we could take from your interaction today is number one, that have some knowledge, go through books, newspaper, magazines, or build up a community where you can talk about the subject. Number two, experience is the key. So if you don't have experience, then have those peoples around you who have had good experience, like professionals, like mutual funds. And three, before knowing about the common stock in which you're putting your money, first know about the business. If you're confident about that business, then perhaps you may end up picking up good stock. So, sir, before this was the crux of what we discussed so far. Any final message you want to give before we sign off?
No, whatever you have said, it is all those subjects which I missed in my discussion. And I really thank you for including all those things. Yes, these are the basic crux which are required, not only business, but probably in your day-to-day life also.
Right.
See, everybody cannot be perfect, but then
Correct.
initially he gathers information through books, from neighbors, from here and there. But then he should also have the ability to test that knowledge, but that whatever he is getting from the neighbors is right.
Is right. Correct.
And that you can do only when you have got some formal knowledge
So,
or the
yes,
literary
you can
knowledge.
test it. You can cross check
Yes,
it.
he
Correct.
should be in position to test it also. So
Yes.
these are my trust everybody, but only after testing it.
Test. Very well said. Trust everybody, but test everyone also.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Swadesh sir, for taking out time on your birthday and being with us for such an interesting and knowledge-worthy talk. It was pleasure interacting with you. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in today.
I am really also thankful to you for giving me such a nice gift.
Thank you, sir. It was all pleasure. And thank you so much, viewers, for joining us and being a patient listener and viewer. We'll come back again on next Tuesday. We'll talk about another book with another member of our club. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care. Bye-bye. This is your host signing off from HYS Club. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Good night.